Hi guys, it's me UBprogrammer and welcome to the second tutorial of Python series. And if you are working on any custom project, do let me know through this form or WhatsApp or mail. Okay, let's get started with the series. Uh, let's create a new file to 2.py. What we're gonna talk about is two concepts. Uh, why it's not writing? Let me. Okay. The first concept is data types in Python. We have seen the variable, how we can create them, but we haven't seen the what type of that data stored in that variable. And the other is typecasting, how we can convert one type to another. This is the two concepts. Okay. Let's first start with the data types. Okay, so I would say integer. So Python has I would say 10 data types or something like that. Basically, we use numbers, then strings, then booleans, then yeah. So in the starting, we use them, but let's see how we can create them. So I would say a number can be 55. A string can be again my name. uh, then boolean can have only two values. One is true, the other is false, so you can just toggle between these states, right? Okay, let's print them out so that we can see. But printing them will only just print these values. What we want to check is their type, so I will just say type here. So you can check type of any variable with this function, right? Print is also a function. Then you can use another function, uh, type, which will tell you the type of a variable. So type a number, and then I'll just copy this, paste a string, boolean. Let's run this. Python .2.py. Yes, so first is the integer, second is string, and we haven't changed the variable name, so that's why it's saying 2 times string, but the third is boolean, so bool is for boolean. Okay, but let's see how we can typecast now. Number can be in many formats. It can be an integer, yeah, can be integer where you don't have any decimal points, then floats with the decimal points, or even complex number, right? But we're gonna touch that maybe in some later videos. So integer and floats, we use them a lot, right? Let's create a new, and write typecasting here. A new integer, and integer is 77, and a float is 77.8. Okay, so with the decimal point, and basically it can get any values, right? But 77.8 is looking good to me. Okay, so now if I print type of this float, it's gonna come as float. Let's run it. Okay, so it is saying it's a float, but what I want to do is convert this float into an integer, right? Let me show you how I can do that. Converted only converted, and I'll say int, then I would say a float. Now let's print this float first, this converted value, and then we are gonna print the type of it. Type, and then another brackets. Okay, so 77.8 is converted into 77, so it has just trimmed down this decimal, and the type of now converted is integer. So we have converted float into a integer. Now let's see how what happens if we convert a string into a number or number into a string. So what happens in that case? Okay, let's say a integer. I'm gonna comment all of it so that we can clear it out a bit. And number one, change their names, number two, and I would say 88. And if I print their sum, which can easily be calculated as using plus sign, num2, num1, num2, and if I run this, it's gonna add them and give me the answer. But if I do something like that, print str and then use str, yeah, now let's see. So we have 77, 88. So this number is converted into a string now, and it's doing the string concatenation. Let's cover this also in this video, string concatenation, because this is also an important topic. I'm gonna just copy paste string concatenation. So we have covered two concepts. One is typecasting, the other is data types. So we can have different types. Typecasting we can change from one to another. Third is string concatenation. Let's see that. I want you to notice I have two strings. First name is equal to Ved. The last name is equal to Ahmad. I want to print these first name and last name collectively. Okay, so Ubaid then Ahmad. How we cannot do that? I will just say first name, then plus, then last name. How easy is that, right? I will just print that Ubaid Ahmad. This is not looking good. It's getting missed. We don't have any space here. Let's use a comma. Let's see things. So it's automatically given a space between two strings, but this is not the cool way to do it. I'll show you the best way you can use string concatenation. It's by using the f string, and f string, what it can do is let you use variables in the strings and by formatting them. I will say the first name is then use these curly braces, then give my variable. So whatever value will be assigned to that variable will be rendered here. First name is this. Let's see that. Okay, first name is Ubaid. right? I can say the name, full name is, now I can say first name, then a space, then second name, last name. Now let's see. So you can see the full name is Weatherman. So you can just format your string in a beautiful way. Okay, so I hope this conclude this video, and I'll meet you in the next one. Feel free to subscribe and contact me for any project you are working on, and I'll meet you in the next video. Thanks for watching.